I'm here. Are you? I think it's 8 o'clock. Is anybody out there? I always have to kind of fish around to make sure I'm in the right spot, at the right place, at the right time. Anybody out there? If you are, just say, I'm here. And I promise I'm not going to be able to look at any kind of comments. I'll look later, but I have a one-track mind. And whoo, lousy, I'll get totally off track if I try to look down there and all that stuff. Is anybody out there? If there's just somebody out there. Oh, yeah, let's see. Okay, somebody's here. Good. Oh, Jean, I'm so glad you're on. That just makes me feel better. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to give y'all just a minute to pop on because people are trying to get on, and I know that, so I won't start my thing for another minute or so. But I just appreciate y'all popping on. Oh, my sweet Cheryl is on, and I know she's praying. Thank you, Cheryl. Oh, Brenda Jackson, Yahoo. Thank you, Brenda. Just pray. Whew. You know, the kind of day, hey, Susan, the kind of day where you can't get your contacts in, that's the kind of evening I've had. Oh, thank y'all so much for being on. Margaret, Linda. Oh, my sweet Radiant Reflections are on here, so I know they're praying. Good for you. Yes. Thank y'all so much. Oh, this is great. I'm going to give you just a minute to get on, and then we're going to fly. And I hope y'all can listen fast because I'm going to do the best I can to talk fast. Debbie Ponzio, are you proud of me or what? I have got a signal. I'm here on time. It's going to be great. Oh, it's just so great. Bless your sweetheart, Jenna. Oh, I know you're so busy, and I appreciate you getting on. Faye, y'all, Lisa. My gosh. Okay, I got to quit looking at the people. What do I do to quit seeing okay, I just can't look. I can't look at the people because if I do, we'll be here till midnight, me saying hey to y'all. I can't do that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am so happy to be with y'all tonight. I really am. I'm scared to death, kind of nervous. That's an understatement. But I knew that God wanted me to do this tonight. And even though I didn't want to do it, he said, yes, you volunteer. So here I am. So Lord, in the name of Jesus, I'm here, Miss Faye, just doing what I believe he wants me to do. Okay, so thank you so much. I know you could be in so many other places, doing so many other things, watching TV, eating, visiting, whatever, but you're here. And so I really appreciate your tuning in tonight to watch this Peek into Pink. I just can't tell you how much I value your time, and I'm thankful that you're here. I promise I'm not going to keep you long. I've got my clock, and I'm going to be watching the time, I promise. Somebody invited you. Somebody thinks you're pretty special, or I promise they would not have even asked you to peek into pink tonight. But probably your Mary Kay consultant asked you to get on, and she's either brand new and she's getting some training, or maybe she's been in for a while and she's building her team. There's so many reasons why she probably invited you, but the main reason is she thinks you're special, and she just really and truly would love to work with you, to tell you the truth. She would love to have you on her team. But let me just tell you what. Okay, now I don't know if I should say this or not, but this may not be for you. And if it's not, that's okay. Really, it's okay. But see, you'll have the information that you can then share with other people. So you may know of somebody that, gosh, this would just be perfect for her. And now you'll be armed with the information, and you'll be able to share with your friend or loved one. So thank you so much for jumping on here tonight. But you know what? I said it may not be for you, but you never know. It might be. It might be just exactly for you. And, how in the world could you possibly know unless you know the facts? So that's what I want to share with you tonight. So let me tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and kind of how I got started. Then I'll share some philosophies and values of our company. I'll give you a quick 10-point list of our marketing plan. And then I'll share a secret password. Who doesn't love a secret? That you will then share with your consultant, your friend who invited you. And then I'll give you one of 3 letters that you're going to share with your friend. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. So my story. Okay, here we go. Again, my name is Robin Moody, And I have been in Mary Kay for over 25 years. I can hardly believe it when I say it. It's like, man, you're getting old, Robin. But 25 years ago, Buddy and I were really in a financial bind. It was a crisis, to tell you the truth. We're in the cattle business. We live on a farm in Poplarville, Mississippi. Let me tell you, this was a big deal, finding a place where I could get some signal, because we have no signal hardly at all at my house. I live on the backside of a cow pasture. We have one red light in our town, one. But anyway, back then, 25 years ago, we were really in a bind, and I had been praying that God would just help us, that he would do something, that he would provide for us. And of course, he tells us in his word that he will provide. But see, I was just thinking, oh Lord, I hope you don't want me to get a job. See, I was a homemaker, and I had been at home for 18 years at that time. I had never worked outside the home, had never contributed $1 to our income. I had homeschooled my children, had just loved being a mama and a homemaker and buying groceries and cooking 3 meals a day. Buddy says, yeah, Mama used to make pies. Now she makes money. But anyway, so back then, 25 years ago, I'm praying. Well, all of a sudden, I had this Mary Kay thing just drop into my lap. My sister invited me to a Mary Kay party at her home, and I loved it, had a great time, enjoyed her friends. I was really emotionally distraught too at the time. Besides being broke, I was just really on the verge of a breakdown, a nervous breakdown. But God, in his perfect wisdom and sovereignty, he got me to that Mary Kay party at Kay's house, and I had a great time. Somehow scratched up $9.63 for a tube of Antique Rose lipstick. And then my sweet friend Pam, she secretly bought the basic skincare set from the consultant that did Kay's party and gave it to me as an early Christmas and birthday present. And I loved it. My goodness, it was just such a treat. And after about 3 days, Buddy said, Robin, dadgummit, I think that stuff's working. And I was just tickled with it. Well, wouldn't you know, a couple of weeks later, I'm at a Bible study with my sister, and who's there but the consultant who had sold Pam the product. And Grace, I hope you're on. I don't really need to name names. But anyway, what a blessing that she talked to me. Now, I didn't want her to talk to me, okay? Because she said, have you ever thought about doing what I do? And I said, oh, no. No, not me. I'm not a salesperson. You don't understand. I'm not a career woman. I'm Susie Homemaker. And so, anyway, she said, well, she smiled and said, I think you'd be great. And I smiled and said, I'm glad you do. I don't. I didn't want to do Mary Kay. Maybe I shouldn't say that, but I didn't, because I knew I was not a career woman. I knew I was not a salesperson. But she said, well, can I at least, will you at least think about it? I said, well, sure, I'll think about it. I thought about it on the way home from Hattiesburg, 40 minutes. And then poof, it just went away. But that night, her director called. And I didn't know who in the world that was and why she was so happy and excited, but she talked, and just insisted on coming to my house. And she came and she talked, and I will forever be grateful to Miss Debbie Bauer, because she introduced me to the Mary Kay marketing plan. And when she started telling about how they made their money and all that stuff and how this would fit into my lifestyle, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding. I could earn a free car. I could make that kind of money. Oh, no way. Of course, that night when I shared it with Buddy, he's like, Robin, you got something wrong. This is too good to be true. This is too good to be true. I said, I'm telling you, I think this is what she said. But anyway, we prayed about it. The next morning, I knew that this was what I was supposed to do. I still didn't want to do it. I was scared. I had never worked outside the home. I was a homemaker. I was not a career woman, not a salesperson. But I knew that this was what God wanted me to do. So, whoa, lousy. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm telling you, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Okay, so when Debbie shared with me the company philosophies, the values of Mary Kay, my ears perked up, because Mary Kay was a precious, godly Christian woman. She started this company back in 1963 because she wanted to give women an opportunity to use their God-given talents and abilities without having to sacrifice their faith and their families in the process. Well, I like that. I've really liked hearing that. Mary Kay, Debbie told me that Mary Kay believed in, keeping your priorities in order, with God first, your family second, and then career third. I like that, especially, God first part. Mary Kay knew that if her consultants kept her life in that order, not only her business, but her whole life in that order, with God first, family second, and career third, everything would work out just great. But out of order, nothing would work. So, Mary Kay encouraged us to not only live, but work our businesses according to the golden rule, which, is a Bible verse, for heaven's sakes. That's Luke 6:31 that says, do unto others the way you would want them to do unto you. That's the founding principle that Mary Kay started this company upon, the golden rule. And, the more Debbie talked, the more all that sounded great, but I was still so scared. She's told me that Mary Kay believed in giving, not just getting, and that she felt like everybody had a sign around their neck that said, make me feel important. I'm looking at her picture over there on the wall. I can't show it to you, but, that's who she was. She loved everybody. For her, in her company, P&L, though, in most companies that's profit and loss, not for Mary Kay. P&L meant people and love. She valued people. So, Mary Kay began this company, like I said, back in 1963 with her 9 best girlfriends. She had to talk them into it, I'm sure. But now, I think, because of the hand of God upon this company, because of the way Mary Kay founded our company and the way it's been run for 55 years, I thank God that He's had His hand on this company, and it has grown to become a debt-free, privately owned company with over 3.5 million independent beauty consultants in nearly 40 countries all over the world. And it started with just Mary Kay and her 9 best girlfriends. Y'all, that's incredible. We are so proud of the Mary Kay Foundation. This is a nonprofit that receives donations from members of the general public, the Mary Kay Independent Sales Force, and the employees at Mary Kay. And the foundation funds research and grants that help find a cure for cancers that affect women. This is our Mary Kay. Will you be one of the 3 women who's diagnosed this year with some form of cancer or during your lifetime? I pray not, but I bet you will know somebody who's affected by cancer. But you know what? That's not all. Home should really be a safe haven. But unfortunately, the homes of thousands of women and children are plagued by a dreaded domestic violence. With your help, the Mary Kay Foundation is committed to stopping the violence, breaking the silence, and making a difference for these women and children. The foundation funds women's shelters and offers financial support to organizations that raise awareness and address the problem of violence against women. Do you know that 4.7 million was donated just this past year? Y'all, listen to this. For cancer research, for cancers affecting women and preventing domestic violence against women. And did you know, and I just love this, and I always have to look at it because I don't want to say this wrong, but 150 shelters are given $20,000 each every single year from Mary Kay, from the foundation. That is $3 million every year to shelters all across the United States to keep the lights on, buy formula, blankets, whatever these women and children need when they arrive at these shelters, oftentimes with only the clothes on their backs. Y'all, this is my Mary Kay. We are so proud of this company and thankful to be a part of this company that keeps God first and that values people and that does such wonderful things for women and children. Okay, so let me see. I told you what I was going to tell you, and now I've gotten myself off track. Okay, now it's time for the quick 10 points. Are you ready? I got to fly through this. So, number 1, our profit. We make 50% profit on everything we sell. Y'all, that is unbelievable. We're the highest direct sales company we have the highest commission paid in the direct selling industry of any other company in the United States. 50%. So if a consultant has a party that's $300, she just made $150 profit. So we buy our products from the company for $1, then turn around and sell them for $2. Okay, so that's the first thing, our profit. Number 2, we have a great reorder income. I can hardly believe that my customers that became friends and customers of mine 25 years ago, guess what? They're still buying product from me because I love my customers and I try to take care of them and service them, and they keep calling. Once somebody gets on this product and they love Mary Kay, the skincare, my goodness, they don't ever want to be without it. And let me tell you, when they are getting close to being without it, it is a cosmetic emergency. And they are calling my house saying, Robin, help, I need my stuff. So we have a great reorder income. Every day my phone rings with women needing their stuff. Number 3, this business is recession proof. We're always going to have a market. There are always going to be people who need what we have. Unfortunately, Fortunately, there are 3 markets that never suffer in a recession, okay? Or when the economy's bad. Fortunately, there are 3 that never suffer. Unfortunately, one is alcohol, another is tobacco. But thank the Lord, the third thing that never suffers is cosmetics and skincare. Women are going to get their stuff. Let me tell you, they may put less meat in the chili, more beans, less meat, but they're going to find a way to get their lipsticks and their moisturizers and their makeup. Trust me. They are. Okay, number 4, there's a real uniqueness and style in the way we work our business. Not everybody has to do their business like me. You can do parties. You can do one face at a time, sitting at her kitchen table or her sitting at your kitchen table or in the teacher's lounge or out on the park bench at the park. There's so many ways to do Mary Kay. You can do online business. You can pass out books and take orders that way. You can, send books to your friends and family, wherever. So there's just a real uniqueness in the way you choose to do your business. It's up to you. Number 5, no quotas. Boy, now I really perked up when Debbie told me this because, the thought of having a quota, having an amount that I had to sell or order every single month, and I would be pressured and harassed and I didn't want that. But she said, no quotas in your selling or in your activity. You don't have to attend a certain number of meetings. You don't have to sell a certain amount. You don't have to do anything, really. It's up to you. You're the boss of your business. No territories. That's number 6. This is great because I want to ask you a question. Do you have friends and family in other places? If you do, you got business. Because as long as the U.S. flag is flying, you can sell this product anywhere. And that's great. We're not a pyramid. Mary Kay is not a pyramid. It's a dual marketing company. 2 sales transactions from the company to you at a retail price and then wholesale price. Sorry, I'm trying to go fast. And then from you, the consultant, to your customer at the retail price. 2 sales transactions. And we all order at the same discount. From the brand new beauty consultant to the senior sales director to the Tip Top National. We all order at that same 50% discount. Okay, number 8, there's tons of training and it's ongoing training. We don't say, well, good luck. I hope this works for you. Oh no, you are stuck with us. There's so much training in the kit, online. We have events that we go to 3 or 4 times a year. So there's tons of training. There's no ceiling on your opportunity. That's number 9. You can go as high as you want to go in this business. Nobody says, you can't make any more. That's it. You're at the cutoff. No, you design your own lifestyle. You write your own paycheck. You advance at your own pace. This is a great business, y'all. Number 10. And this really hit home with me 25 years ago because Debbie told me, Robin, you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. I didn't want to be by myself. I had never done this. I had never worked outside the home. So the very thought that I would have a support system encouraging me with the golden rule philosophy and positive attitude training and time management and emotional management. Oh boy, did I ever need that. Goal setting. Oh, I have learned so much from this company. You might be thinking, well, I don't know. All that sounds pretty good. Why do it now? Why not? Y'all, why not? For the personal growth, to develop new friendships. You don't have to give up anything to do Mary Kay. Why not give it a try? For heaven's sakes. You may be thinking, oh, but Robin, you don't understand. I am busy. I'm a busy bee. I don't have time to do this. Well, let me ask you a question. Do you have dessert every single meal? Probably not. So why don't you think about Mary Kay as the sweet something that you squeeze onto your plate just every now and then? Just squeeze that sweet something every now and then and enjoy this Mary Kay as something sweet. You don't have to do it every day, every week. Again, you're the boss. It's up to you. And then I guess the thing that Debbie told me, oh, Diana, I did look down there, and wouldn't you know, I'm seeing Diana, because bless your sweetheart, it was your mama, Diana, that bought that skincare set for me. And she's the one that got me started on Mary Kay. God bless her. God bless you. Okay, I can't look anymore. What was I telling you? Oh, what Debbie told me. She said, Robin, you'll never know unless you try. Oh, and I went to bed thinking about that. You'll never know unless you try. Y'all, I didn't want to do Mary Kay. Let me see my time. Oh, yeah. I didn't want to do Mary Kay. But I had been praying. And God put this in my lap. He lined it all up just right. And as scared as I was, I said yes. I said, okay, Lord, if this is what you want me to do, maybe I can make enough money to buy the groceries. Oh, that would be great if I could pay the light bill. That would really be helping Buddy out, and I'd be so happy. But just a couple of weeks after signing that agreement, God made it very clear to me that if I did this business His way and kept Him first and my family second, and I treated this like a business, that He was going to use Mary Kay to help us in a big way. More specifically, He was going to use Mary Kay to help us get out of debt. And praise God, He is faithful, and He did just that. So God is good, and I just pray that something I have shared, I could tell y'all so much more. Man, we don't have enough time on these little short calls. But I hope and pray that something I have shared with you has touched your heart, and that maybe you're thinking, you know, this sounds good, and I'll never know unless I try. And I think I'm going to give it a try, or at least I'm going to pray about it. Please pray about it. That would be great. And then here's the secret password that I told you. The word is shine. Our unit is the Radiant Reflections, and our verse is Matthew 5:16. And that verse says to let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So we're all about shining in this dark world. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. So that's your secret word. So you're going to contact the consultant who invited you to jump on this Peek into Pink, and you're going to say, okay, I listened, and she said the word was shine. That's the secret word. That's how she's going to know you watch this thing, because no cheating. All right, here are the 3 letters. You're going to tell her A. Absolutely. Why not? This just sounds great. I could use a little extra money. I've been stressing over these bills. Or to tell you the truth, I'd like to earn a free car. I forgot to tell y'all that we've earned, I think it's 14 cars in Mary Kay. 7, I think it's been 7 pink Cadillacs. After a while, you kind of lose track. Y'all, the prize is unbelievable. That's not why I got in, and that's not why I stay. I even wore this big honking ring. I never wear it. You don't wear a ring like this in Poplarville. Sorry, but I don't. But I just wanted to show you. Susie Homemaker, can y'all see this ring? Heavens to Betsy. That's just one of a bazillion that I've earned. Anyway, back to the letters. A is absolutely. Why not? I would like to give this a try. It's a $100 decision. That's what it costs to get started in Mary Kay. Your consultant will help you. I promise she'll help you walk through the process. It costs $100. You could go to the Walmart and in no time flat spend $100, and then you get home, you put your panties and your toothpaste up and think, what did I get? Your toilet paper. I didn't mean to say panties. Sorry. Your toothpaste and your toilet paper. That's what you get at Walmart. And you put that stuff up and you think, what did I get for $100? It's gone. But you take that same $100 and you invest it in yourself and in this Mary Kay business that could change your life like it has changed mine. To God be the glory. B means buy me a cup of coffee. I've got some questions. I'd like to talk to you a little bit more. So buy me a cup of coffee and we'll chat about this. And C is, oh, girl, bless your heart. You did good, Robin, but I just want to be your customer. And you know what? I need great customers. So that is A-okay. If you decide you're a C, that's just fine. I need great customers. But I'd really love it if you said A. So God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I just got to shut up. It's the end. But thank you, thank you. Contact your consultant and let her know what you heard from this little peek into pink that maybe you didn't know, that impressed you, that touched your heart, whatever. Just give her your feedback. She really and be honest. Don't lead her on. Just be honest and say, this is the deal, okay? And then tell her the secret word was shine and give her your letter. A, absolutely. B, buy me a cup of coffee. C, I'll just be your happy customer. Okay? God bless you. Thank you so much. And now I can breathe. I'm going home to my sweet buddy and we're going to have us some supper. So God bless you. Love y'all so much. Thank you for tuning in.